And you guys approach. There's 2 empty chairs. And Sean goes, "Oh, you guys joining us?"
I told you I'd be back.
Gestures to a chair. Then you're just gonna stay in there and watch us play.
I'm preacher. I want to play.
Well, sit down, you weird fella.
Right, and I sit down with my beer and I kind of.
Are you into slam poetry?
So it slams on the table. I go.
I can't see any physical comedy.
Did you just eat like 3 fucking cheeseburgers or something?
I used to absorb like 800 calories.
You look like a Randy right now.
Did you do it?
He did. He did do it.
He drank.
Great. I'm proud of you.
It was a great slam poem.
And poet.
8.2%.
Poet.
8.2.
I know. I'm like feeling the 3 right now.
Oh my god.
All right, so let's. It's a 2 gold ante, right?
Yeah.
Do you need a minute, or are we gonna have to go back on break?
Go.
I don't know what I'm doing. 2 gold. Okay.
3-8. It's 3d8.
3d8.
Well,
GM
Do we need to
roll
roll
one
them
of them?
separately?
do I
one
only roll
separately?
2 of them and then roll 1 hidden?
GM roll 1, and then roll 2d8, like with the left app.
Okay. Oh God, no.
So /GR space 1d8. If you're doing the chat, I'll be your hidden one. And then
That should have been to GM. Was that to GM? That was not to GM.
nope. Mason, you did it correctly.
Nailed it.
One set of instructions and you nailed it.
Oh, not working.
It doesn't do it. It
Third
doesn't,
time's the charm.
it doesn't happen.
Here.
It's GR roll. GR
Yeah.
space
Oh,
roll.
I just typed it and then I GM rolled 1. GR 1d8. Except a /
God
before
damn it.
that. There, you did it.
Okay, there it went.
You see how it's yellow?
The
Yeah.
time he does it, he's like, "Oh, damn it."
Well,
Okay,
I
so-
had the 2 GM on my character sheet fucking done, but it wasn't going.
Oh,
But-
because you're not rolling from your character sheet.
Okay, well, there's my 1 and there's my 2.
There's your 1 and your 2 out, so keep your number down, and the one you rolled to me is hidden.
Yeah.
You see the other 3, one of them has an 8, the other a 10, and the other a 14.
So, do we, like, raise the pot now?
It goes to the tabaxi, where he just goes, "I'll stand." And it goes to the halfling, "I'll stand." And then now, Drekar.
I'll stand.
Preacher. And if you, side note, if you guys would like to cheat, that's a sleight of hand. If you guys would like to do any sort of bluffing, that's a persuasion. Or
There's deception too. Yeah,
deception.
Well,
they're both shit for me, but
Yeah, I was more towards preacher than you. For that.
I want to bet. I want to double my entry. Another 2 gold.
With what you have?
Yeah. Wait, hold on. I get to bet, and then it goes around, and then I can decide whether or not I want to show my last thing, or what.
You guys agree to a pot beforehand, or a bet, sorry, an ante. So you all ante in, so your money's already in. The pot at this point is 10 gold. And the highest one wins.
that's
You can
21
try
or
to
less.
raise,
Yeah.
but that, from what'd you roll on your intelligence? It's a
And we just
12,
bet.
yeah.
Like we keep going. We can roll
It's like
anytime
a quick,
as long
it's
as
like
the
a quick
bet
round
is
game.
live.
Picture it's a game of dice, and you go like, oh, I hit, bust, I'm done. But you stand, and then it goes all. You can hit or stand, and it goes all the way around. And once it gets all the way around,
Oh,
then
so
we
if
should
I
have
hit,
to-
if I hit, that opens up my third die.
no, you roll an extra die.
It'd be your
A
fourth,
fourth
die.
die.
Oh no, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna stay.
Okay. And then gets to the Shum. He looks under his hand. Hey. God damn it! And he busted. And reveal your numbers.
Oh, we don't get to. They don't have to match the bet for a preacher.
I didn't bet anymore.
Okay.
He didn't bet. I just like did a retcon kind of thing.
Okay. Cool.
So there's
That's
no
fine.
additional betting once the pot's the pot.
If it goes all the
not
way
from
around
what
the
you've
table,
seen.
I think
If
it's
you would have
locked.
done that, you would have been like, it would have been a change of what you've seen. Is what I was trying to get across.
Okay. Well, I've got 20.
I got 15.
20 is the winner. There was a 17 and a 16.
That's a pot of 10 gold.
Pot of 10 gold. They go, beginner's luck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
beginner's
guess
luck.
you could call it that.
You ever played before? The halfling stands on his chair now. He's looking at you, but he's standing on his chair. He's still eye level with you.
I say
Knees
no.
at the table.
I say no, I haven't, and I get up and stand on my chair.
Oh.
And I just look at him.
Hey. Okay.
Whoa. Well, I thought this is how it. I don't know. This is the first time I've ever played. I thought this was part of the game. I'm sorry, and I sit back down and take a couple
And he
pulls
just
off
like
my
a
beer.
this guy.
Shall we go again?
Oh, why yes.
I'll throw 2 more into the pot.
Daryl, you want in on this? And yeah, the bartender Daryl comes over and goes, "Hey, of course. I've just got some extra gold lying around." And then Shum goes, "Anyone else want a shot?" Okay. I guess not. We're gonna continue.
Oh shit. Fuck. There we go.
All right, you guys see. Oh yeah, 12 of 12 and. Eight. And hold on.
And a 7. I've got a 7. 13.
Wow.
I'm gonna
Alright.
bet 3 gold.
First the Tabaxi goes. He goes. Roll him. Roll him again. Damn. And the halfling trips up. A double hit, you crazy bitch. And he goes, hit me. Okay. I stand. Drekar.
I'll stand, but I'll put 5 gold further in.
Oh, 5 gold, you really don't ante up again, but I like your style.
I'm
5
staying.
gold it is. You're standing. Okay. Preacher. Now an extra 5 gold and
I'll see his 5 gold. – I'm gonna roll. Roll it. Oh shit, that should have been public.
That's fine. You can
That
just
was
say
a
it.
6. That was a 6.
So what do you have visible right now?
A
He's got 13.
6, a 6, a 5, and a 7.
So you guys see visible an 18 and a 17 from the two that were. I should let you know that before, but yeah.
To go around to them to match Preacher. What did you raise?
I didn't raise
you
any.
said-
I just bet the. I called your 5.
Okay.
It's a shum. Okay. 8.
I'll nudge him and say, "You bust again."
You see he has 8 visible. He goes, not yet. And he looks over, sees the other dice, and goes, I got a hit.
That's strong.
I stand. And he goes back around now. It's going a second time around. It's a backseat. Looking around. Okay, 5 gold. Halfling. Yeah, 5 extra. Let's do it. And then Drekar.
I'll stand.
Stand. Preacher. Stand.
Can I roll again?
You can absolutely hit again.
$5 it is.
I mean, you already
Oh, did I
matched
have
it.
to put? Oh, yeah. Okay.
You did that last time around, and then just.
Well,
Shum
no,
looks at
I'm
you.
just matching it.
You already.
Okay, I'm
What?
sorry. I misunderstood. I thought somebody else was raising
No,
it
no, no,
another
no,
$5
no.
gold.
They're all
They
matching my
call-
5.
they call-
Okay, I gotcha.
He sees you just roll a 3, and Shum goes, Okay. We're going big tonight, guys. This is a night for the ages. Daryl, I forgot you were playing. I didn't roll for you.
Daryl, get in here.
I will get you next round. I'm hit. God damn it. And he reveals he rolled a 2, and he busted at 22. Reveal your rolls.
I got a 19.
Goes around to Maxie at 19.
I think I busted. I think I fucked up and rolled an extra time. Didn't count and
Hey, you're
didn't
new to
count
the
one
game.
of them.
You're new to the game.
This is Baxi at 19, the halfling at 18, and Shum busted with a 22. Dakar, what'd you have?
19.
Ooh.
Do we roll off?
Tie involved.
It sounds like a
I
bones way
thought
to go about
I
it,
thought
or
I
do we
had another.
split?
I thought I had another 20, but apparently I have 23. So fuck me.
Okay, that's a bust. Okay, what's the pot at right now?
Everybody put in 5, plus the 2 ante.
Yeah,
35,
25 gold pot.
20, 25.
Wait, no,
Plus
the
75.
ante, 75.
35 gold pot. It's a back. He looks. He goes, well, we can split it, or
I'll fight you for it.
he looks back, sees the warhammer, and goes, well, we don't need any of that business in here. We're friends, right?
I'll hold up my dice.
1 dice roll off.
High roll.
Stick it to your head. Wait, no, that won't work with roll 20. All right, dice roll off. Let's go.
Could have been better. Oh, this motherfucker.
And he just goes. I like these new players here, son.
It's yours for now.
All right. Hey, Daryl, why don't you actually chair this time?
I think this is gonna be my last one, guys. I'm kind of drunk and kind of sleepy.
What's the other three doing here?
I'm gonna tipsily walk over to Thalass.
Okay. Shutogo?
Ambiance.
Still playing? Okay.
I am providing the ambiance.
Alright.
Bleeding from my hand.
Would you like to be
beaten
doing anything in this time, Michael?
to a
I'm
shit.
just sitting at the bar drinking my beer.
For visual, I
Alright.
have 3 health.
You don't look great. Make another performance check for the fuck of
Is
it.
he the worst looking one in here?
Probably.
Alright, I'd like to be also drinking heavily.
Okay, make a Constitution saving throw.
This I think I had disadvantage on.
It was saving. It's everything except attack rolls. Yeah, you're drunk.
So that's a 3, Bob.
You're way drunk.
I'm moving around the room playing.
You're
Bumping into
swaying
stuff.
and like you look visibly stoned and drunk as you're playing, but like
Got clever fingers.
anyone who's actively watching goes like, how is he doing this? This is like a Jim Morrison performance. Like at one point you're just like laying on the ground playing a great song, and yeah, it's pretty avant-garde.
I wanna start a new drinking shanty.
Okay,
To the
go ahead.
group and try and get everyone involved. So I finish the chords of the last song with a big flourish, kind of like let the drunk guys stand there, small like little wobble, and then I start just like slapping and getting like a beat around the room and like stomping my foot.
Persuasion check.
That could be
Persuasion.
performance,
That's
maybe.
performing if I've ever performed a minute of my life.
Hyping the crowd.
Yeah. Been in crowds where it felt more like persuasion than performance.
I mean, but that's the reason for the skill.
Performance is fine. No, performance is fine. Yeah.
They're with me.
Hot nice.
You're doing.
They're with
You're
me.
a
No,
little Freddie
I'm
Mercury amping up the crowd and like.
like, man, no one's doing it back. Then I'm just like, boop.
And, everyone who's playing Bone is not paying attention. And then you see over Slaps go. He has a cigar. He goes,
I give him the fucking like I give him the point. And then I start
points right back.
like the dun, 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 and I'm just gonna basically like 99 bottles of beer, but like hype. Yeah.
All right, Michael, would you like to, besides drink your beer?
I'm having a moment.
I'm enjoying the performance, I guess,
Alright.
and yeah.
Like imagine if Shotogo skipping around like while jamming, like 99 bottles of beer, hey, they like kick a stool down. Like,
All right, let's
every 4
Roll.
drinks I sing, I drink a drink.
roll them D8. So Daryl comes over and he sits between Drekar and Preacher in the clockwise game of things. This is so hard to do. So many people. All right. First one up goes. The person who's running the game, Shum. It seems to all start to the left of him, so the Tabaxi gets to go first, and looks at his number and goes, "I stand." And then immediately the halfling goes, "Hit me! Booyah!" Okay. God damn it. Then Trekar.
Roll them.
All right.
Who's in for the big pot this time? And I'll push in 10 gold.
10 gold. Dale looks up and goes, "Hit me." Looks down. "Hit me." Hold on.
Hit me hard.
God damn it, Shum, hit me! Thank you. 10 gold it is. Puts in 10 gold. There's 6 people at the table now. Preacher, it's your turn. And
My
he's just
10
been
gold's
raised
in.
10 gold.
Ah, bust by 1. I
You
think.
rolled 2?
Yeah.
And your hidden one was 8?
My hidden one was 2.
What was your original roll?
7. 7 and 2 and
So he's got 22.
Okay.
He got
Bust
twice
by
at the
1,
same
like
time.
I said. Bust by 1.
Okay. You're busted. Fine. Alright.
I'll
Tom
look
looks
at
at
him.
his-
So you're gonna put it in your tent?
Tom looks at it
Oh,
under
I
his
know what it
hand.
is.
Right. Extra 10. I like how you play. Play like an orc, Drekar. I stand. The back, he looks down, kind of nervously. I hit. God! God damn it. And he pulls up his hand and he busts at 22. The halfling looks over, does a quick assessment, goes, "Oh, you had the same number I had. Go! 21! Lifts his hand. Goes, 21 it is. And Drekar?
Say, well, if you want to go for the roll off, I've also got 21. Not showing my die yet, and I'm gonna put in another 5 gold.
I don't know if you're lying or not, because I haven't done the math on you, but if you are, roll deception with disadvantage. Because of your super stonedness.
All right.
Are you lying?
No.
So you do a really bad job of lying, and he's like, "Wait, he's bluffing? Wait." But then, like, as you're doing it, your hand moves, and then he looks down at your dice and goes, "No, wait, he has it. I see the numbers." He goes, "Wait. What's going on?" Okay. And then it gets to Daryl. He goes, "Well, I have 19, so I guess hit me for going for it." Nope. Preacher, you busted.
Yeah, I'm out.
Chum undoes his hand. He sees a 20. He goes, "That's all I can do." The halfling stands on his chair, takes a dice, and starts going, "You ready, you little half-orc?"
You want to make this more interesting? You got to match my 5.
What?
I put in 5 more on my turn.
Okay, let's do it. I
All right,
go.
run it. Yeah.
All right, you win. Hold on.
Well, looks like you're better at this than I am, Drekar. I'm gonna say goodbye to everyone. I think I'm gonna.
What was the last round of
head
bet?
back to
There's
the
5
end.
extra.
Yeah, 10 from me and then 5.
All right, so it's a total of 52 minus whatever you put in.
I've already been throwing mine, like when I throw it
All
into
right,
the
you've
pot, I
already been doing
subtract
the
it
minus,
from
then
52.
just add
Yeah.
52.
Me.
Nice. Legit gambling. And then they all go, oh! And make a perception check with disadvantage, Drekar. Preacher, the same, no disadvantage. Nice. As Shum's like, well, you win fair and square. You guys see a crown tattooed on the inside, like this part of his hand where you'd check.
For Shums?
Yeah, you see a crown tattoo. Well, guys, it's been a pleasure playing with you. Looks like we're stuck in here tonight, so let's get shit faced.
First round's on me for the table. Thanks for letting me take your money.
It's free drinks, Drekar. Don't you listen?
Just the first round was free.
Anyway. Oh, I have a bottle in my hand.
Oh.
Anyone who's still continuing drinking, make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
One is DC 10. Last one was 5.
Oof. I'm trashed.
Damn, Preacher.
Preacher.
You're getting good. At
He was
drinking,
already
man.
drunk.
I'm starting to get in that pocket where
Yeah.
I'm just drinking enough alcohol to keep me in that same
Yep.
that same bubble.
You
Right,
got
you
distracted
fucking
for a bit
twat.
in the game, and now you're at a good level. You're like, you were feeling a little bit. Now you got distracted with a little gambling, and now you're like, I could use a drink. Drekar, you're crossfaded and loving it. All right. Would you guys like to do anything
I'm
else?
standing
in
on the
bar?
bar,
Okay.
starting a noose hog.
I want to talk
Okay.
to Slaps and Slass.
All right.
I will preemptively make my performance check. It's gonna be great.
I take the bottle I took from the well. And
Oh, you can search far and wide. You can drink the whole town dry. You can look for a drink to buy by the load, and I kind of go to the crowd for them to repeat it.
And
This is
Slits
a-
has a chode. I mean, wait.
You can
Those
look for a
slaps on the
drink to
table.
buy by the road. Well, you'll find
Okay.
no finer drink to be swallowed. And I'm just being flourished. Then you'll find down here at the end of the road, and then I'll like hit a chord, and then I'm just gonna lay down.
On the bar.
Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah.
I made a drinking song for the
It's
bar.
a major hit.
I made it for the bar.
Beautiful. Everyone loves it. Daryl. Actually, with that performance check, the turtle chef comes out of the back and it's like,
And I'm like laying on the bar
That's-
with like 1 foot in the air.
and you see his apron that says "The End, My Only Friend." And he's like, "You're amazing. Somebody should sign you for something. I don't know how this works."
Already taken. I take a bottle of whiskey and just put it upside down in my mouth on the bar.
Oh, what's your name, Mister? I don't know.
Just look.
Oh,
They call me.
Give him,
okay. Constitution saving throw.
give him like the like 1 second finger, hold it up while I'm just checking.
All right. Please, Constitution saving throw disadvantage.
Oof.
You do a couple glug puke. Like,
Oh,
and
And then I'm like,
been there.
Yep.
And I look down at my shirt and I cast mending and make the puke go away. I cast a little cantrip, I prestidigitation myself and mend my clothes and I look good again and I just kind of pick up my dulcimer and I start playing more.
You see you see him go through a range of emotions. He gets kind of excited when you throw up, knowing that you're having a good time. You see like a grin on his turtle face and his big shell. It kind of perks up. He's like, yeah. And then he sees you cast mending on yourself. He goes, oh, it's one of them. And then he says, all right, well,
I clean
Dogo,
the puke off my thing and start drinking more.
Oh, he's higher up. He goes, nice to meet you, mister. I'm gonna go cook. You want any sobering food? I have a beautiful crostini.
I give him the best cross-eyed, shit-faced look he's ever gotten. Somehow, maybe still charming. We can roll. But I'm giving him my best charming face.
Hey.
And just a no.
A persuasion check with disadvantage.
I don't know if I have advantage on persuasion. I don't think I do. Wait, let me check.
I think the feat is just performance and
Let me see.
Yeah, but it could be his expertise. I think that's
right.
it.
I do have expertise in it, but that doesn't give me advantage, does it? Oh, it does. Let me check. Double check.
I thought that was just like +8 or something.
Oh yeah, it could be just a double. Yeah, it could just be the double
Yeah, I thought
proficiency.
It is double proficiency. Yeah, there is something I think I can pick them. All right. So disadvantaged persuasion.
Yeah, just because you're on the
Trust.
devil. And what are you saying?
I just said no in a charming way to him offering me sobering food.
Okay.
I just want him to like me.
Turns around and walks away, guys. Then he walks to the table of everyone playing Bone. He goes, I'm gonna do a round of crostinis for the whole table here. Everyone's staying. Got some new South Great crostinis, freshly made from local ingredients, topped with some diced tomatoes and a little bit of oil. It's beautiful.
Say, while you're back there, give me 2 of the bear steaks, and I'll flip him a gold. What's your name?
People, they call me LA around here.
L.A.
Yep, LA.
I also
If-
just
My actual name, it's Leon. Leonardo.
Leonardo. He's a little turtle.
God damn it.
I also just learned that with minor illusion, I can make drum beats appear as a sound in just a room.
I have to reveal to you guys my deep cut. So Babyface, Daryl, and LA are the producers of a Boys to Men song called "The End of the Road."
That's a deep cut.
Yeah. The whole
Oh,
time
got
Suteko's
it.
been playing, I've been drunkenly casting minor illusions to accompany myself with a drum beat.
Okay. Performance check.
Just,
I'll tie it into the last one. The last one's 25.
yeah, no, I didn't realize that I could do it for that, but yeah, so I can make my own
makes
drum
sense.
beat and just have a sound in the room as an illusion.
Alright. Okay.
I'm quite the bard.
Alright.
Somehow I've got the hoedown theme from Whose Line going through my head.
Oh, a turtle makes us food, and we eat it up. But when he comes out to watch me puke, I don't give a fuck. I'm just.
Alright. That's the level we're going towards. We're there. We've been there. Indy, you want to do something somewhat productive in a way?
Okay, listen up. You listening?
Hold on.
I minor illusion a
Andy,
record
right?
scratch.
Indy, right.
Not what I heard. I heard Andy.
Well, shut up. Anyway,
Okay.
Fair.
I hear you got a
Listening.
job.
Who told you that?
Everybody.
God damn it, Michael.
Anyway, it's about your lady friend, Thalass.
So at this point, Slaps looks over at the other goblin. He goes, "You talking to me?
Yes.
I stopped playing.
What do you want to know?"
The job concerning your friend. I pour them each a glass full of whiskey.
Well, he stood up as you were inquiring. He got kind of combative, and then he's the friendly gesture of the shot and takes it and sits back down. And goes, he kind of gets somber and missing. Doing a job. And went bad. I don't know what happened.
That she's missing.
Yeah.
What was she up to before she's gone?
Well, he seems to talk to you directly and glances over at Slaps as he's saying this. He goes, "Well, I got a job. My wife and I was supposed to jack this little caravan coming through. Supposed to be quick and easy." Slaps. He's way higher. Supposed to be quick and easy, right, Slaps? It wasn't. Wasn't it all?
So she was on a job for the likes of you. Is that what you're saying?
I curate the job that come through, and yeah, she was doing a job for me.
Who do you work for?
It's not like I don't work for anyone.
Okay, that's a lie. Everybody works for someone.
Right?
I know a fairy that can't fucking fly doesn't work for himself.
Damn.
Make an inside check
Shots fired.
with advantage.
Inside check with advantage. Okay. Lit. Where are you?
I like the little extra shit talking. Okay, look, I don't work for anyone, but I get jobs, you know. I know things. I got things. I see and hear things too.
You're a middleman.
Look, I work for myself.
I'm a middleman too. I get it. Don't be so
Ah,
defensive. Don't be so defensive.
hey, I mean, you're coming at me pretty strong.
I got to. I got to know the info for the job.
Okay.
Are you not that abrasive when you get your jobs?
Yeah, I'm just not in a working mood right now. We all, we're at the end of the road. This place is.
I offer him a cigarette.
Oh, lovely. I mean, this is way too big for me.
Then take it
You
at half.
hold it like this. Like I can't. Can you light this for me?
I got you. I take it. I light it, and then I give it to him.
Okay, thank
Fucking steamrolling it, man.
Well,
So what can you tell me about Sliss?
I think you should talk to Thalass about Sliss, but I can talk to you about the job.
Then I'll just stare straight at Slass.
What do you want to know?
Everything. What am I looking for when I go find it?
What are you looking for?
Thought she was missing.
I mean, she is.
Then?
Okay. Well, she's a 3'4". She says she's 3'5", but she's 3'4".
She's a
I
goblin.
don't have a measuring tape on me. A goblin, okay?
Yes. Very beautiful goblin.
I'm sure.
Her teeth are crooked in just the right way. And
He couldn't do it.
Oh, it's so close, Kirby.
I know, dude. I'm broke.
Her teeth are crooked in just the right ways. Love it.
Oh, I was in the headspace.
What happens when you slam poetry?
No, I felt 8%. I felt that 8.2% chugger right there.
Dude, I'm
That was
feeling
my
mine,
stripper
too.
name.
Yeah, 8.2 chugger. Wow,
That's like
that's
bronze
a
medal.
stripper name.
Those
I
are
want to
some,
name my
those are
kid
some
that.
B-52s.
Name your kid that.
Jesus.
You know what, Chugger? You're gonna have to grow up and learn how to be tough. That's Michael's kids. Well, yeah, you're gonna get bullied.
Yeah. You're gonna get fucking bull.
No, he doubles down. No one gets bullied as an 8.2. 6.5 maybe. That's average. You're above average as an 8.2. All right. Yeah, your teeth are crooked in all the right ways. She has her hair up and two little ties. Pigtails is what I've heard them called.
Hey,
I don't know what you're looking for. I mean, physical description I can give you.
well, that's enough. Where did she go? How about that? Let's start there.
If I knew, I'd be there.
Does she work for anybody besides yourself?
We worked together. She didn't work for me. We were 50-50 on everything.
So do you work with somebody higher up?
No, we are our own business.
I wanna
Business
make an-
last. Get that
I
gas.
want to. I want to make an insight on that.
Okay. Seems like he's telling the truth.
So you don't know the name Toro then? I look at the fairy.
No.
I like glance at the fairy.
The fairy is just, he just.
Okay, so he's not really paying attention.
He doesn't really give a shit. As you glance at the fairy, then glance back at Goblin. His eyes kind of dart and goes, I know, no, nothing, no, Toro, no. Nothing with Toro.
You know the name then?
Nah, never heard of him. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lucky I'm drunk. How about that?
Okay. What?
Anyway, tell me more about Sliss.
Oh. She's wonderful.
Like where she's gone. Not
Oh.
about her.
We were doing a job in from the north. Claps gave us, he said it was a 1-2, easy hit. The liar. Don't listen to him. We were stealing some stones coming in through the museum, a new exhibit. He grabbed one, like I grabbed a couple. He grabbed a bigger one. It was kind of dark green, and then and I went catatonic, and then I was running, and I was like, come on, we gotta go, and then she frozen like a statue, and then then the caravan stopped, and then everyone saw us, and I tried to get away, like, I left her there. I feel really bad about it.
Can I hear this conversation? I'm no longer at the dice table. I would have at least.
This is
left
kind of
that.
what has been happening as you guys are betting.
Okay. So
Yeah,
can
since we
can I
like picture that as like
can
a
I overhear
parallel.
this?
You can make a perception check with disadvantage. Since you're preoccupied with the game.
Not bad.
Jesus.
Not bad.
you made this conversation.
Okay, okay. So I hear the part about being frozen into a statue.
Yep.
Okay.
And then she was just picked up as a statue then. She
Oh.
was catatonic and picked up and
I don't
or
know.
you just left her
she
behind.
froze. We were supposed to just get in and out, and then she was stuck there, and I don't know. I
Were
left her
you-
honestly. I don't know.
were
I
you-
shouldn't have.
Who were you making a grab on?
I don't know. We get the target. We go in. We get out.
Yeah, but
It's supposed to be-
you have to get info, correct? On who you're tagging.
We knew the caravan. It was marked.
You don't know who was protecting it, that didn't have weird magics.
None that I saw. Mostly some weird stones, right? Slaps. What was the deal? He goes. Yeah, it was some stones going to the museum. Wait, look. It was an easy job. You guys all fucked it up.
Stones.
Yeah. Stone.
Black stones.
Rocks. Minerals. You know the deal.
Do they look like this? And I show him my tight clip.
Yeah. A little bigger. But like that.
Okay?
And the Bliss chimes up and goes,
Yeah. Way bigger though. Yours is tiny. We're talking grapefruits to watermelons.
Right, I saw your failure at the museum. They were in there. Did that make you feel bad?
No, it's just my wife is gone.
You should feel bad. You left your wife.
I do. I know.
So here's what's gonna happen. Okay?
What's gonna happen?
I'm gonna take the job. And how much do you pay for the job?
Well, I was paying these chumps about 400 gold.
400 gold?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Or are you lying to me? After I gave you a shot and a cigarette.
make an insight check.
Drunk.
Okay, 700.
700.
Paying him 700.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna take 1,000, and then here's what you're gonna do for me.
Look. What?
You're gonna look into the Danvers for me.
The Danvers.
Yeah, a little trade, we'll call it. The Danvers is just a tip for me.
Oh, I like tips.
1,000 for the services, information as a tip.
All right. Okay.
Is that
You
cool?
have yourself a deal.
Right.
Wait, did you say 1,000 gold?
You said yes.
Oh, fuck. I'm a man of my word, right? Sliss? Whatever your fucking name is.
Slash bursts into tears. My wife.
Don't talk to me like that. Look, what did we agree upon again? You're gonna go steal something.
I'm gonna go get Sliss back. And you're gonna get information on the Danvers for me. Because
Okay.
they are connected, and I look at Slash. Borrow.
Maybe. I don't quite know. Well, look.
If you don't get
Regardless.
this information, then cut the deal off, because I won't even
Look, I
bother.
can get information. I know everyone.
Yeah, but I need Slash to help.
Look, I'll figure it out. Right, Sliss?
Slash.
Whatever the fuck your name is.
Jesus. Slaps doesn't give a fuck.
He's just tooting on his fucking.
I pour Slash another shot, and I go up to him. I slide into his side of the booth. I grab his like head
You like
with my big
push him
ass
over.
claw, and I shove his ear close to my mouth, and I say, "Don't fuck with the fucking Gedlocks." And I shove him into the wall, and I push the shot next to him. And I walk away.
All right. Doesn't drink the shot. Just
That's
like. And Slap's just like. Hey, what was that about, you little? And trails off as you walk away.
Okay.
Damn.
Somebody's getting a fucking Danville up in this piece.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Alright.
that means.
You will soon enough.
It's fucking
Um,
rough.
You've been to
I've
Danville
only-
before. You've seen it.
Only
You've seen what
once.
it is. Yeah,
I
well,
have.
That's it.
That's enough.
That's enough. That's enough.
It's worse
it's
now. Just.
Yeah, it's always
Jesus.
getting worse. Do you want to do anything at the end of the road before?
The only thing, if we're leaving as a group to go to wherever we're going, the only thing I would want to do is go to Slass and inquire a little bit more about what kind of statue Sliss was turned into. I would just basically say, hey, I overheard you talking about losing your wife, and said she was frozen into a statue. Now, was she frozen, or was she turned into a statue? I've got to know.
Grab the rock and then kind of stop moving. I don't know. She wasn't responding.
Was she cold to the touch, or
I didn't touch her. I
you
left.
didn't touch her?
I had to go.
The whole marriage.
Getting
Was-
killed.
Was she
don't know.
green by any chance after she got changed?
The rock was green.
But was she green?
I mean,
She was a
he's a
goblin.
goblin.
Did it look like she had been turned into jade?
No, not. No. No.
No.
The rock she grabbed was the only green one of the bunch.
Okay. That's not the information I'm looking for, but thanks for your
That's all I
trouble.
can tell you.
And I'll flip him a silver.
He just lets it rattle off the table.
Stratogo has been sitting on the ground in the corner wherever the stage kind of was, attempting to use minor illusion and his voice to make a harmony. For like the
Okay.
last hour. Just sitting there drunkenly doing that.
As you're
Just like,
as you're using your illusion. At 20, LA comes out of the back and goes,
Hey, no magic in here, okay? You sound like everyone else in this fucking place, but no magic.
I use minor illusion to make a little skull with fiery eyes look at him, and then I also use prestidigitation to make my eyes fiery to match it. And I just say, "Leave me alone," and give him like a smile.
make an intimidation
A
check
smile?
with disadvantage.
Not bad.
It's the devil weed coming out.
Okay. He just goes, he just thuds through the door into the kitchen.
The skull like turns and looks at me, and we like nod to each other, and then I keep trying, and then the skull disappears, and just like off tune, just like attempted harmonies.
Okay.
He's been doing that while everyone else has been doing things, just sitting in the corner by
Yep.
himself.
As you guys fade to black at the end of the road,
I want to make a nod to Shum on the way out, to punch him on the arm and say, "See you around."
Alright, everyone's pretty hammered at this point.
I'll probably need
Yeah.
collected.
I'm in the
You're a
business of collection.
You guys gather yourselves. And, where are you headed? You guys exit the end of the road. Say it's a solid 5:30 a.m. The sun is starting to peek over the horizon, starting to light up the clouds in the sky.
I throw up while Drakar's carrying me. And then
I
then
see
I kind
that.
of go, oop, when I start using prestidigitation to clean it off him too. I just keep, it just cleans clothes. I just like,
It's an instinct now. He can be totally blacked out. It's a survival instinct. Things tidy.
I see that and I go, well, I could go for some mutton or maybe some badger bites, badger nuggets,
Master plates.
badger bites.
a little B&B.
Well, we need to find probably Sertogo's got to sleep this off and other things.
Just leave me.
I could do for another lay down too. How often does that happen?
This is what happened.
We sleep.
Whenever you're tired, I could go, but he's like, well, I guess no, I'm pretty fucked up. I should probably go sleep.
I look up from behind Drakar's back of him carrying.
Just out of character, side note, I've been knocked out more than I've actually slept by myself. So, like, most of my unconscious hours have been me getting fucked
Involuntary?
up. Yes, involuntary.
Hey, preacher.
Yes, Stratogo.
How dumb are you? Really?
I'd like a nod to that too.
I'm asking from like draped over his back and my head's just poked up looking at you.
I lean over. I lean over him. Well,
Really though.
Apparently, can I read the group and get a collective
Make an
picture?
insight check.
Oh, that was with disadvantage.
Yep, you're drunk.
Are you as drunk as I see you are?
Are you as drunk as I think I am?
I feel his arm. You feel drunk.
Thank you.
No, I guess what I was
Not
asking
you.
was what, like, what? How do I read the group? Do they really think I'm as dumb as they think I think they think I am?
You think that the question is genuine and it's through a guise of liquor that seems to be honest.
It's a
I don't
deep
think
guise.
I'm that stupid, Stratogo, but from what I can tell, I've made some mistakes with this group, and I'm young, not used to this. I'm just going off of instinct, and seems like this world is. I may be getting too deep for you, Stratogo. Stay with me. Stay with me. Come on. Okay.
Whoa.
I feel like this world is not my own, and I am new here, but I cannot be sure. So I'm learning. I'm trying to do it as quickly as I can. Up until now, I've had little to no help from the crew.
It's like,
So
well, in the future, stick to the job, but everybody gets one, so you know.
Through like
Yeah,
the
you only get
glassiest,
one.
like dead little eyes that you've ever looked into another human that's been awake. The deadest of eyes. So Turgo's
are
just like
you passed out, but your eyes are still open, like you're that
he just
drunk?
gives you like, I think you're pretty dumb.
Togo, make an investigation check with disadvantage.
Am I looking in his like back pockets? 10. What did I find in his back pocket?
As you're on Drakar's shoulder, as you're going, and you're rattling off these things to Preacher, and you're having this conversation. At one point, you reach into your bag, and you're looking for something, and you go, yeah. Then you feel a rectangular block connected to it. Another rectangular block connected by some leather straps.
Leather
And in
straps.
And
Oh,
your
boy.
path.
Yeah, leather strips.
Get ready for us to build anything. We got leather straps, baby.
And
Hey.
in your
The duct
backpack,
tape of the old world.
at some point you have the that your vision that you had when you were blacked out in the bathroom didn't seem quite real, but your pact that you made, Dazglow, the song that you sang with him, feels the same size as that.
Fuck.
I'm explaining all this to him, and Tertullian just goes, I think you're pretty dumb. Fuck.
And then I will fade to black.
Alright. We'll fade it to black as you guys find various places to sleep through. And we'll pick up about 7-8 hours later in Ryland Row. 7-8 hours later from about 5:36, so early afternoon.
1, 2 o'clock.
Yep. Say 2 to make it. And you guys are all waking up. Wicked hangovers, but Draco, you have your wisdom score back, and your strength is back to normal.
Where do I find myself woken up, Dracar?
We found an inn. The day rates are pretty cheap when you go in at 6 in the morning, and they've got some rooms still spare, so we can get a pretty good deal for those.
I mean, I'm waking up in a place. Am I in then?
Yep. We were in Ryland Row, so in the north is whatever the east part is. So the North Ward?
Yep.
Yeah, over there. We went that way.
Alright. About 10 silver a room.
Deal.
Somebody want a bunk?
Can we split it? I
I'll
lost all my
bunk with
money in
you,
bunks.
preacher. I'll bunk with you, preacher.
Awesome.
Alright, you guys wake up. And what would you like to do?
I know Indy's got a job, and I told Indy that I'd help. So, Indy, what do you got for me?
We're looking for a goblin. But first, we have to look for a post office.
What did I
Let's
miss?
ask the innkeep.
Let's talk to the innkeep.
Now we're postman.
Daryl!
Let's remember that
Different inn.
you guys aren't drunk anymore.
I'll
I
do my
might be
best.
still. I'm just kidding. But yes. Talk to Sets.
Stop yelling.
Greetings,
Okay.
good afternoon.
Not Daryl.
For some reason, I'm not hungover.
No, my name is not Daryl.
Hi, not Daryl.
Good one.
I'm hungover.
Me too. How are we the same person? Anyway.
I just walk away.
Perfect response. Can I help you?
Post office. Where can I go find one?
Yes, of course. There is a post office. I'm going to flash over to the Rodolph background. Point you into the perfect direction for a post office. There's one right here.
Oh, great. Perfect. Thank you. How much do I owe you for the room?
Oh, it was already paid for, actually.
Great. How much did I owe you for the room?
I don't understand.
How much did I owe
It
you?
was 10 for the
Oh.
room and we split it, so 5.
It was 10 silver
Five-
in the room. Your friend
oh.
paid for it.
Making sure. Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good
You're
one.
welcome.
And
I think we
will-
just make our way around the university towards the post office. That's my plan.
Yeah.
Why are we going to the post office?
I have to write a letter because the person we're following or capturing, it looks like they had a job to steal a couple of stones, pretty famous stones that were going to the museum. And the only people I know that know about the stones and who they might have given it to transport them here needs a letter from me to figure that out. You know what I mean?
Well, we can stop by the museum. It's pretty close to around there, and just take a look around.
Have we forgotten that we kidnapped one of the more important people in the museum's employee's daughter? He saw us, and we didn't successfully kill any of them to cover up our tracks. And we think that we can walk around town. We're a pretty
what I'm
distinct
doing.
group.
I mean, you're the only one that tried to kidnap her and kill her, but
That's not what he'll say.
what she'll say.
Well, I'm pretty sure he knows that I healed his poison, so...
Yeah, about that. Why did you do that?
That's your.
Why
one.
did you do that?
I explained this to you last night, Stratogo. I was acting off of instinct. This is a strange place for me. I don't understand this world. I've only been here about a week and a half, and I don't know.
Where are you from?
I not here.
Well, let me give you some advice.
Somewhere else. And I'm look, here's what I'm gonna say, okay? From here on out, if we have a job, I'll stick to the job. But I need guidelines. I hate to say it, but I need my hand held. I need somebody to make sure I don't fuck up again.
Well, here's a quick piece of advice. When a mage is going to kill us, don't unpoison him. Just put that in there. Use that next time.
I'll write that down.
Yeah, keep a book or something.
Oh, here, come here.
Somehow that's going to be shockingly relevant at some point.
40 sessions later, it's like,
It's
there's a
here in my
poisoned
book.
mage trying to kill us. I don't unpoison him. I will attack, and then he dies, and we win.
How about this? Here's an easy way. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so the majority, you follow them. If the majority of the whole group is hurting someone, you hurt that same person. How about that? It'll be easy.
But the majority other than him is only 4 people, so how are we going to have a majority between 4? Unless
That's
he
the
gets...
rules. I don't make them up.
Me neither.
All right. I think I can do that, guys. I apologize.
And remember, pink people count for 2 votes. I don't make the rules.
Bronze also acts as 2.
So we're up to 6 now.
Right.
There's 6 votes. Unless it's... What's Tuesday? Fantasy Tuesday has a name now.
Oh yeah, we have a week and a month. It's a 10-day week with a 7-month year.
Tuesday is called Polos.
Are there only 10 days in a month?
Unless it's Poros. Then
There's 5 weeks.
barbarians count
5
as
weeks,
3, and everyone else counts as a half.
Right. Are you writing this down?
You should really be taking notes.
I don't have really anything to write with right at the moment.
You've got hands, don't you?
You probably have a cantrip.
I do not have anything to write with right now.
Well,
Indy, don't you have some paper?
I do, but it's quite nice paper, and I don't want to waste it on that.
That's true. Here, I'll just take some ink, dip your finger in, and write on your shirt.
That ink is not gonna show up on this shirt, sir.
We don't know that.
This is a black shirt and a black coat and a black overcoat.
So,
Black pants, black shoes, black hat, black Cadillac.
as you guys are walking across the what we'd call a quad of the university,
Everything with
you-
4 legs is hostile.
you see people setting up for Indy. You would know because you saw the poster at the museum when you went. There's a ceremony going on across the quad later on in the day, and honestly, since it's afternoon, about 2-3 hours from now.
Okay.
The Honorable Attunement of Insight award that the university is gathering to be the top conjuration school in Ethlum. Where they're going to accept the award and they get a teleportation circle at the school that links them up with the other Honorable Attunement of Insight, or HAI, high, the other high schools.
God damn it.
I know. I try so hard to be so cringy, and
Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
and once they become a high school, then all the teleportation circles link up and they become like a network of magic.
And if a guard ever asks you what you're doing, he's really asking for a kiss.
So this is the equivalent. So this is the equivalent of like it's like 1989 and the school is just getting internet for the very first time.
Yeah, basically.
But it's
Or an
teleportation
airport.
instead of internet.
Right.
Okay.
And
So it's a
picture,
big deal. Okay.
It's a huge deal.
It's a big deal.
Big deal.
It's a really big deal. The bigger the deal, the higher my voice gets.
It's the biggest deal.
We've got huge deals!
You guys are crossing the quad and you guys see they have a lot of pillar, like big picture, like right below. What's the pool outside of in the Capitol?
The
Below
reflection
the
pond or
reflecting-
some
The
shit?
reflection,
Reflecting pool, yeah.
the reflecting pool. Picture like that with a big like carved in, but stone and carved in like a big symbol, and on the side of it there's like every, let's say, 30 feet there's a big pillar with fire at the top of it, and they're all sitting up for some sort of ceremony.
What shape is the symbol in? I ask myself in character, apparently.
Looks like
As he
in the center
squints.
there's like a nice circle, but there's a lot of interwoven symbols that outstretch to the corners, and but there's a focus on the center.
This whole walk, Stratogo's just been giving Preacher just bullshit. A continuous stream of bullshit advice. And if you sniff water 3 times, it cleanses it. You can take a drink, but only 2. More than that, and you'll be poisoned. It's important to remember.
Drotogo, you know that I don't have anything to write all this down with. How am I supposed to remember?
Just do your best.
I'm trying, man. Not that smart.
This world is complicated.
There's a lot of rules.
Alright, so you guys make it to the post office.
Great. Ding, 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 ding. I go in. I don't know if
Okay.
it dings, but I made it ding.
There's nobody in line, and there's an elf woman at the counter by herself.
Excuse me.
Yes, how may I help you?
I'd like to send a letter, please.
Okay, did you write it?
I did.
Okay, fold it.
Why wouldn't I write the letter that I'm sending?
I love
Okay,
it.
let's move on.
Okay,
Mouse.
I will fold it.
Thank you
Dude,
for folding your letter.
Anyone in real life said, "Okay, let's move on." I don't know what would happen.
She's behind a desk.
It's a bulletproof desk.
Yeah.
Just know that if
Like
somebody
a
said that to
currency
you in real
exchange
life,
in like
it's
downtown
your
Chicago.
DM of the world coming through and saying, "Yes, pick it up."
It's
And who? I assumed you filled out who this is being sent to.
Yes, and it's top priority. Thank you.
Okay, and VIP.
VIP.
I mean, that's just what we say when something's top priority.
Right.
I think it stands for very important parcel.
no package, preacher.
Oh,
And women love it when you refer to your genitals as that. Write this
Oh?
down.
But men do not.
All right, I will get this. This will be out before the day ends.
Okay. Do I need to pay anything?
8 copper.
8 copper. I'll give you a silver.
Postage fee.
Since I'll give you a silver because you were so nice. How about that?
Wow, thank you.
I sounded the sarcasm in that.
Great. And the letter basically says like, hey, people try to steal the stones from a certain
Yep, we can
transport.
figure it out.
Yeah.
This is
I'll
crazy.
let you know.
Here's my number.
So, you guys have the day. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon on a. It's still, which is the day of the week. It's like a Friday.
I reach into my.
Indy, you know that this is the day where the high the high award is being placed upon the university.
Mhm.
The rest of you don't know this, or really have much to go on. So what would you like to do?
We really need to get you something to write in, preacher.
I agree.
If we're gonna get you caught up on the world, you're gonna need notes.
I would very much appreciate that, as I have put a bad taste, it seems, in everyone else's mouth, without intent. But I'd like to rectify that as best as I can. So let's. What do I need? Like a quill and
We're
some ink.
so close to
and
the
a-
university, you can get an education without going. Yes, there's got to be bookshops or something here for students.
We need to go there to check out the museum anyway. Where's this goblin statue?
At the museum.
There's probably
Let's go
some
there.
kind
We'll
of.
be in and
Wait,
out. Nobody will
no,
leave
there's
now.
no goblin statue at the museum. I was just there.
Well,
What
is it
goblin
or is it
statue are you
not?
talking about?
The sloss slaps.
So-
Sliss, slappy sloss.
To
It's
clarify the
Sliss is wife
confusion.
Sliss.
Slum.
We got sloth. We've got pretty boy face.
on.
No,
To clarify the
listen,
confusion,
lison.
they Sliss and Slash robbed a
I was
caravan
gonna
of stuff
tell him, yeah.
coming through, outside of town. So they met them up north of town as it was coming in and tried to rob it, and were unable to. So it was before
Sliss got
this stuff got to the
petrified.
museum.
She got slossed.
Sliss got lost.
Sliss got slossed, but sloss is just missing Sliss.
Well, let's go get Sliss slound. Flound.
Slot.
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 Yeah. What would you guys like to do? You guys have the afternoon at Rodarth.
I want to go buy pen, paper, and ink.
I'm sure I know someone who has that in town.
I would go for a whole journal, preacher. There's
Well,
much to
yeah.
remember.
Let's
They
go get a
can
have
journal.
bind
much
the paper
knowledge.
together, right?
I have so much to teach you.
Yeah. So, Indy, the only adventuring / general store that you know is called Get That Gas.
Yep. Come on, I know where to go.
All right.
Are
Let's
you
go.
sure you don't want a tattoo instead? It's permanent.
We're gonna go to the South Ward.
Yep.
Yep.
You guys walk to about Here. Sure. You see a sign that says Sliss and Slass? Get that cast.
I walk in
Hangs
immediately.
over a double door wooden frame.
Hey, those names sound familiar. Were we talking
sure
to them
do.
last night?
Yes, just one of them.
Oh, that's right. The other one turned to stone or was frozen or something.
Right.
I believe he said it was a green stone that did it. If I recall
As you guys
correctly.
walk in, you see a bunch of assortments of everything. A sledgehammer, some soap, shovel, some tents, torches, water skins, a whetstone, some jugs, flask, a grappling hook, bells, bedrolls, backpacks, fish hooks, flint and steel, grappling hooks. It looks like an assortment of stuff for any adventure that would come through.
Go on. It's on the house, right, Slass?
And behind the counter, you see a goblin holding his head like, ugh.
I pick up one of the bells and ring it.
But you quit that. It's so loud in here.
It's traditional to announce your presence in a shop, creature.
Oh God, not you guys.
You see how I've done that? Now he knows we're here.
Okay, come in.
Hey, Slash, I'm looking. Apparently, and I kind of just look around like, watch this, guys. Apparently, I need a book, some ink, and something to write with.
If he looks back, I'm like...
I mean, what do you... I got a canvas.
Canvas.
I don't know. What are you trying to write with? Ink? I got ink.
Yeah, ink and I think paper, maybe in some kind of bound.
Parchment?
Yeah,
What's
do you have
Some
it? Do you have it bound
parchment?
into like a journal or a book form? It's
No,
blank?
I got sheets of parchment, and then look, I got some ink. Okay.
Do you have a something to use the ink with, or am I going to be doing finger paintings here?
I got an ink pen.
That'll work. What's that gonna run me?
Look, are you looking to buy all of it, or what's going on? Look, the ink pen runs you about 1 silver. The ink, though, however, 8 gold.
8 gold.
Yeah, that's the price of ink these days.
It's expensive
Parchment.
to milk the ink fish.
I look at
Parchment's gonna
Srutogo
run
and I
you-
look back at Slash.
It's like a
for
fucking printer from
reaction
Office Max.
on the ink fish statement.
Inkfish is expensive, yes.
Just give him a thumbs up from behind him.
So
Parchment,
how much are we talking
2 silver.
total?
What?
So 8 gold and 10 silver.
10 silver for the pen, 8 gold for the ink. 4 silver for each sheet of parchment that you need. Do
Those
the
numbers
math.
just went up.
It
Can
might...
I help any of you other folk coming in here? It looks like, oh god, that's Andy.
Why are you so scared, friend?
Did he call you
Hi.
Andy?
Everybody apparently is calling me Andy because of Preacher.
We can make a rule for that.
He can write it down now.
Or I can kill them both.
You just
Please don't
let
kill.
you just let me know.
Yeah. Look, Andy, can I get you? I can get you something on the house.
I need a direction. Where do I go?
Okay. For what?
Apparently you don't love your wife that much.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
North.
You're right. She's fine.
It was taken. I don't know. I gave you all the
They
information
come, they
last night.
go.
Yes.
Hey, yeah.
They come, they they was. They come and they go. You know.
You know. The bird.
They turn into stone.
I'm not doing that again. That was for the Star Wars session. Not doing that again.
Anyway,
Bruce Dickinson.
Bruce. He's your guy.
It was Deuce Brickinson. That's what it was.
Yeah, I can show you the spot.
right. So you're coming with.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what else you're gonna do? You're gonna give me 10 sheets of parchment, the ink, and the pen for 4 gold.
He said 8 for the ink.
I said 4, Indy.
Make a
And
persuasion
I
check.
look at him and I look like I'm about to beat his ass over it.
Make an intimidation check.
I'm standing behind Indy, like, do it.
Intimidation check.
I will be the devil on Preacher's shoulder.
Okay. Whatever the price you just stated, that's fine.
4 gold, 10 sheets of paper, 1 thing of ink, and 1 pen.
Perfect. It's a deal.
Pleasure doing business with you. I hope you picked up that 5 silver I left you last night too.
I did after you walked away.
I'm sure you did.
I'll look around and I want to get a bag of like 1,000 ball bearings
Nice.
Okay.
and 5 pounds of salt.
Okay.
Are you salting an
Um,
entire cow? We
You'll
make a
fuck
jerky?
I don't know yet.
It's what inkfish
The
eat.
salt. Wait, how much? 5 pounds of salt?
5 pounds of salt.
Okay, that would be 15 silver, and then ball bearings are 10 silver for 1,000, right?
That's like, it'd seem like making spheres of metal would be so hard.
I agree.
That they're so cheap.
Let me do a double check.
It seems like in this low tech time, making a
Does it
sphere.
come in like a bundle of 100 or like 1,000 or
1,000.
whatever?
Yeah.
It's like
1 gold piece for the ball bearings.
Done.
All right.
I'm flush with cash from last night.
I don't have
Yeah,
any
you
money.
win.
I never got paid for the job.
pretty
Okay.
broke.
So I'll take you to the crime then.
Okay. Also, Preacher, that was. I acknowledge
Okay.
his intimidation check.
Before
Before
you guys
what?
meet me out front, I'll be out there in a second. I gotta close up.
I'll wait for you.
I leaned to Preacher. Did you hear something about how well inkfish are doing this year? Is it a good year? How did you know?
I don't know what happened. I was nice to the guy last night. I felt like he was screwing
No.
me on the price, and I don't know what came over me.
You've learned.
Again, I was going off of instinct. Again.
You've learned a quintessential lesson of life. Always threaten, never be nice. Every time.
Always threaten. This is
Yes,
the first
put-
thing I'm
put
writing
that down. Put
Always
that down.
threaten, never be nice. Okay.
You know, for a person that can't remember, you can write very well, Preacher.
Lovely script.
Again, I don't know how I don't ever remember writing before in my life, but
All right.
I'm gonna
Did you
wait
make
for. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for him.
Make a perception check.
Damn it, dude! What the fuck? Trash rolls all night. Poopoo nugs.
You see him go, like he locks up the register and then he moves some things in the general area, like on the shelves, and then he goes around the back corner and returns and goes, "Okay, I'm ready."
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
Right,
It's
go
quite
ahead.
a little travel.
That's right.
And,
Lead the way. And I kind of Nudge preacher.
You guys,
What? Me lead.
Yeah.
and as you guys are leaving, starts heading back through the quad area, like across the road, and then you guys pass the clock tower. And Tutuko, make a perception check.
I cannot have disadvantage anymore.
Are we-
Perception.
We're getting ready to leave the city.
I see
No.
everything.
As you're looking around, you guys see the clock tower. There's two guards that kind of in the same dress as Frantan and Jello had. Are guard the door there. You guys pass it and seem to enter
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
quad area. Where the honorable attunement of insight is starting after your time spent of traveling to the post office and then just listen to class. And actually, Lass is with you. And you guys see a big gathering on the quad here. Bunch of people have gathered, and I don't know if I've put in your guys' vision, but I think everything's illuminated, right?
Yeah.
It should be. It's daytime. At the podium here, you guys can see the mage walking up. Kind of got a little limp to him, and make perception checks. No, you're yeah, everyone just straight perception. Indie and preacher. Okay. Oh no, that's your intimidation. Indie only. See, as he gets up, he's got a blue hood to him. He's kind of tall, maybe 6'1". Gets to the podium. See his eyes, even from this, have a green tint to them and kind of catch a ray of sunlight and reflect towards you. And he looks kind of flushed, and the veins are kind of popping out of his neck. Pulls down the hood and goes, "Great, thank you everyone for coming with thaumaturgy," as everyone is up here towards the ceremony. And today we are gathered here. And make intelligence checks, everyone. History allow.
You'll allow history as opposed to.
Yeah. As opposed to straight, you could just do a history check. Michael, not in intelligence save. Do the
Click on the stat. Yeah.
yeah. So the stat on the left side if you're doing straight. If not, just click history. That works. And so, Michael Drekar, you roll so high in your negatives.
I know things. I drink and I know things.
Michael Drekar and Preacher.
Protogo.
And Tritogo. Not Indy.
Hmm.
You notice is Ildor Kozin, the headmaster of the school, stands upon the podium. You see guards who's left and right. You see guards throughout the crowd, just kind of here, and goes, where's my thing? Alright, freestyle. Thank you everyone for gathering here today for the honorable attunement of insight.
And then the crowd erupts. Yeah. And okay, we're here to create a teleportation circle. And begin the process of becoming a high school. One of the greatest honors of all of the land. And he like raises a wand up, goes, "Those who are with me, raise your wands too." And you see in the crowd there's students who are wearing similar colored robes to him. They raise their wands.
The
And they have their little
about
tomes.
to rock.
And he goes, "And now
Is there a small
teleportation.
is there a small stick near me?
Make an investigation check."
I would definitely try to pick this up and help, even though
Yeah, there's a stick.
I pick up the stick and I hold it towards
Yes.
the sky.
Good job. Always follow a crowd.
I write
Write
that.
that down. Write that down.
Write that
I'll
down.
try to
That's
write
good.
that down, like with I got the pen in my mouth and the fucking stick in the air, fucking.
It doesn't come out well.
No, it doesn't.
Because now our connection to Mostad, Kalaka, Nandali, all the other great schools must begin. Because, as my great friend always told me, must be our best selves and take advantage of what is given to us, as time is a cruel thing. He takes the wand, does a reverse grip to it, just stabs it through the air and seems to hit something, and then just take his other hand and pulls it down as this light starts coming out of thin air and just keeps pulling down his wand and creates this massive portal ahead of him and goes, "And now we begin our process," and pulls it all the way down to the floor. And at the same time, like, not all the wands in the crowd, but maybe one out of every 10 of them do a little swirl, and these little imps start popping up everywhere.
Oh
As
shit.
shit!
cast summon lesser demon, and these imps start popping up everywhere.
Oh boy.
Now, that's a pretty demony looking portal he's got there.
Yeah, that doesn't look like it's connected to any other schools. I don't think.
Unless they're all demons.
In my history check, is there normally demons when you become a high school?
You don't need to check for that. No.
And
I don't think this is
Out.
standard.
as he pulls down the portal, like, and everyone else is summoning demons and imps, and like immediately when the imps start summoning, they start throwing fire, like tiny fire bolts at people around, and like the people who are there just to watch, and you know the students there, like their ropes are catching fire, they're being
I'm always
hit,
here just to watch.
and as his wand hits the base of the podium and creates, and the portal opens, goes. This creature walks out with like has wings and has make intelligence checks, everyone.
Whew.
Religion checks.
So...
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Religion?
Yep.
I don't know nothing about demons.
Running
Michael
trash
and
today.
Preacher.
I'm so religious.
Michael and Preacher, you would recognize this figure. First one to come out as a Cambion, which is like a devilish figure, but instead of the reddishness that you've read about, completely black from head to toe, and the wings included.
What was the creature
And-
called?
A Cambion, Cambion.
The
Cambion,
Cambion can.
And as Ildor hits the ground and this being comes out, another being comes out of the portal
Bum, 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 bum.
Is that the Cambion or is that the other?
That's a different one.
Bum, bum, bum.
And then right
Cambion?
behind the massive creature that comes out, a bunch of what you guys would have read about hellhounds start flying out of the portal behind it.
Jesus.
Oh boy.
I believe
Is that
that's
like
our
a
cue to
Baylor or
leave.
something?
And at this point, the Cambion and Ildor
Touch tips.
fly up. Cambion's wings start flapping, and he rises up about 30 feet off the podium. And Ildor just kind of starts floating and casts Fly on himself. And he goes, and they go, Rodoth is now yours. And they fly off into the distance.
I think it's time to go. I think it's time to go.
To the museum.
We're
And-
gonna go.
No, I think it's time to
And
leave.
the hellhounds who are coming out, and like what comes out of this big portal is this thing has a big fiery sword and just sort of and just
Like
as he does
cleaving
that, he
people
doesn't
in two.
He doesn't make contact with anyone with the sword, but like out of the tip of it, fire starts streaking across and just catching people on fire and burning everything. And the hellhounds funneling out after him, and after about 30 seconds of this, the portal behind him just encloses.
Fuck your rocks and fuck your goblins. Let's get out of here.
I look at Stratogo. Should I be writing something down?
Always follow the crowd. Everyone's running.
Catches himself on fire.
I circle that. I circle always follow the crowd. Like
Stratogo's
big-
like, he's leaving.
Is the museum ahead of us?
The museum is technically like this way.
I jolt that way. Step of the wind, everything.
Okay.
Movement, dash, step of the wind. So that's
I can't keep up with Indy, so I'm running with Stratogo.
that's 120 feet
Wow.
in one round.
Okay.
He's- Holy shit, he's fast.
Never trust a monk.
Should I write that down?
Probably later.
Okay. Let's get out of here.
As you guys are having a small conversation, in the crowd you notice these dark, and you would identify them as Grim Hand members. They pull off cloaks, and those are the ones who have been casting summon lesser demons of the imps and stuff, and they just start slashing down with their. They have all of them have hand maces, and they're taking down all the civilians, and it just turns into this. Basically, you guys walked in on a ritual of summoning of demons, and
So you said like 1 out of 10 people with their wands in the air were actually summoning like the imps and shit. Does the other 90% like try to fight back or what?
it looks like they didn't know what's happening, and they kind of caught off guard. They thought it was a ceremony, and it turned into.
But now that shit's going sideways,
They're just fleeing, and it's like a haphazard running of.
nobody's trying to fight back at all? Everybody's just fleeing.
No. And those who are just fighting back with the most minimal of.
They're getting cut down pretty quick.
Yep.
Okay. I got
The
the
guards
picture.
who were there trying to protect. Might be able to take out an imp, take out whatever the demon name is for the small thing. Lemur?
Yeah.
But-
Lemire.
Lemur. But they're no match. Like they start to get scared when the hellhounds are coming out, and then obviously the big creature there is not something. With Preacher and Michael, 15 on your intelligence checks. You guys recognize the Cambion.
And that's this littler thing that was in the back.
The big
Yeah,
motherfucker.
I deleted it from the map already.
Oh.
As-
He didn't tell us what the big motherfucker was.
Oh.
Right. You guys can make a roll to identify that if you would like, but
I would
Um,
love to.
I would
I
also
have no
love
idea.
to-
I would like to get the fuck out.
Would it still be religion or
Jesus, what the fuck, man?
Get it together.
intelligence?
Second 3 in a row.
Gotta go look at my statue. He's also got a statue to go look at. Everybody's real dumb.
Well, I'm pretty
Dude,
sure you already knew I was pretty stupid.
Everybody
Chicago.
just shat on those rolls.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Everybody
2 3s and a 4,
Absolutely.
That was a 2, a 3, and a 4.
or 2 a 3 and a 4. So we all saw just.
We at least gotta get the fuck away and regroup. This we can't have any plan
I
having.
mean, we just had Jesse Owens like dip off and win a marathon in one go. So should we follow him?
We
Like, I feel
can't.
like
We
that's the
can't keep
move.
up with
We
that.
can't keep up with that.
Well,
We gotta
I
get
didn't
out of
say
town.
keep up. I said follow.
Meet at Thalass's! And I
Wow, you guys
I
all
bolt.
rolled really low.
yeah, that's what we said.
I was.
Andy's not happy
we
about it.
addressed that.
I really hate my rolls tonight.
Okay.
Hey, at least you didn't roll 2 ones in
Drekar
a row.
or Shritogo, would you like to make
That's
a?
true.
I don't
That's
know
true.
demons. There's no way.
I don't
Okay.
know if he'd be trying. I think he's right. He's out. He's done. There's demons here now. Every job is canceled. He's
So
leaving.
The big creature who came out stepped out of the portal like he was kind of like put his arms out and has a big fiery sword and has big like kind of elk-like horns, but they look like they're kind of made of dark obsidian and big long goatee. Kind of looks elk-like in a way. I can't. Like, you guys rolled so low.
Yep, that's all we
Creature,
get.
It's a spooky elk demon with fire
Creature,
sword.
It's very, very big.
It's very elk-like.
You guys all rolled high enough to know that
It's
um,
not an
We
elk.
can't win. We
it's
can't
too
win.
fucking big.
Yeah, we're getting that.
And I think that thing might taste delicious.
That is the wrong
He's
gut
made of
instinct.
mutton, preacher. You should go get him.
All I'm saying is that badger fucked me up, and I ate some of that son of a bitch last night, and it was delicious. So
Oh,
if,
the
if
ability
that,
that
if
something
that is
has
a,
to
if,
kill
if
you
that's a
makes it taste
baseline-
better. Yeah.
If that's a baseline for anything, I bet that motherfucker tastes delicious.
Preacher, if I
Roll
ever
that
kill
cheese
you, I
sauce.
want you to eat me.
Wait,
Togo,
what?
make a religion check. This will be the last thing you do.
Ooh.
Togo.
Oh yeah.
That's,
So,
that's one of their demons.
that's one of them there demons.
Combined total of 4d20 is less than 20.
Okay, I think 5 is high enough to know that's the
Is it?
easy level of checks. Not for you, Togo. I was for something different. So preacher,
It's a demon.
and with this fits in with your backstory that the portal opened up. It was not a teleportation circle, obviously, but as it opened up, you saw into a different realm.
Did it look familiar?
Not necessarily familiar
Did it-
as a realm, but it looked like beasts that you have. It was a realm to hell itself,
Which is
called
something
Diaphora.
I would find that familiar. To an extent.
I would find that
Yeah.
familial.
In a way,
Okay.
and that's
think-
where we
I'm
will
gonna
end.
send you a question in Telegram,
Sure.
but
Sure.
When demons come out of portals, you run. Put that in the book.
We'll end with the honorable
Put that-
attunement of insight ceremony turning into not that.
The
As
massacre
demons
and
are
Mars.
unleashed upon Rodarth.
That's classic high school for you.
Hellhounds and imps, and the Grim Hand seems to be in on it on some level as they summon imps themselves, and Lemurs, and
the hellhounds start ravaging all the citizens of Rodarth at the ceremony, and big beast that comes out lays waste to a couple civilians, and then as Ildor and the Cambion leave, Yaktu giving the order to the beast that Rodarth is yours.
We're running.
Can't believe the headmaster was part of the Grim Hand.
All right, team.
And that is where we're gonna end.
Yeah.
Peace out. 2 slam poems.
They were good.
That's
Elysian
all.
brothers.
And remember,
If you park your B-52 in a love shack, you're gonna have a great time.
see you people.